Give me a second, guys. Noise gate. Okay, there we go. Hello? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Oh. Ah, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Cool. I've been having all sorts of problems today with like making sure that my mic is still working on OBS. Just doing our daily dungeon for now. I'll set things up properly, guys, once I'm done with the dungeon. So in case you're wondering, what I'm planning for this live stream is to clear Alexander normal, and then maybe do some crafting quests as well. And in a few hours, if I'm still streaming, then who knows, I might even try Bismarck Extreme for the first time ever. It's just to sort of catch up on the things I should have done weeks ago that I just didn't bother doing, you know? Okay, good to go. I like this boss. It's quite interesting. I find it kind of funny the way you have to move these dolls around. Oh. We will win this war. Hi Ryan, how are you? Hi Billy. Hope everyone's okay. Sorry if it says type 0 when I'm actually playing 14. I'm not sure why it did that. Music's not too loud, is it? Oh, apparently I want something. Whoops. Surprised we got away with that one. Hello, hello. We'll share on Twitter as well that I'm doing 14 stream. Let's do this. Dun dun dun. Hope they add more content soon because I'm getting kind of bored doing these two dungeons over and over and over and over and over and over every single day. Bring me 3.1. I need to do something new before I play other games. I'm playing other games more often these days, like Type 0 and Red Alert and whatever, because, you know, truth is, there is not much to do in 14, and if it keeps up, then I might actually take time off. I'm not going to just mindlessly play a game if the content's not going to be fresh. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but, you know, for me, there is a time limit on these things. It's exactly the reason I quit WoW, was because of repeating the same content over and over and over again. Oh, two new, okay, cool. Wow, I suck. Okay. Yeah, I hope they add more stuff, and they need to, but they don't. It's a dangerous game to take such big breaks between content and just assume everyone's going to stick around. You know, that is not a way to play it. They need to do it more frequently. People have had more than enough time to experience everything that Heavensward has to offer. Even casually. Like, I did it very casually, and I'm also bored, so I hate to think how bored the hardcore players are. But that's why I said today I'm going to do some crafting and just try and regain some of the excitement of the game, you know? Parts that I enjoy, because it's been a while, to be perfectly honest. Like, I still haven't got my 2-star stats yet, but I even haven't done the level 60 crafting quests, or even in most cases I haven't even done the 50 plus crafting quests. So I could just make a mega stream today and just do them all. Yeah, but two new dungeons, plus obviously 3.1, they'll carry on the main scenario. That's fine. You know, that will keep me going for another couple months even. Anything's better than how it is now. We got Witcher because I was getting bored, crafted my way to 25 mil, and it's getting boring. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I passed 10 million gil and I put it all in the FC chest, and it's like, but what's the point? We don't even need that money. And even like our first airship in the free company is now rank 50. So, and we have 3 airships. So like waiting for airships to level up you know, there's not all that. And some people were telling me that maybe I should try out some PvP, the Siege Rock. I might do that, actually. Do some PvP ranks. But it's like I said, it's just... but one thing I might really do is... Relic will keep you going. That's true. Oh, so have they already announced a new Relic for 3.1? Yeah, because for me, like, for example, on the 1st of September, they're already going to be releasing Metal Gear Solid 5. I might play that. I might do a Let's Play of that. But I have until then. I have basically a week to finish Type 0. But from what I was told, Type 0 is very, very fast to finish. Like, I'm already, like, halfway through Chapter 2. There's 8 chapters and then you're done. So... Oh, whoops. I keep winning stuff, like, because I'm not rolling. So let's pass that. And as well for me, like I got all my crafters and gatherers to level 60, and I got paladins to 60. I've not touched any other class, and I'm not really intending to. Like I might do warrior, but like there is no rush to be like 60 everything. It won't gain me anything. The grind to 60 is better than endgame, maybe. But one thing I was thinking about doing is that maybe what I'm missing is the interaction with you guys. So. Like, I was thinking that maybe all of the time I'm not recording episodes, I will live stream. Literally just live stream constantly. I might enjoy it a lot more then, because then I have people to talk to. Because it's obviously easier talking with voice than it is, or let's say in my case, replying with voice, than it is trying to type while doing a dungeon, for example. What do you guys think if I just like live stream constantly? Like every bit of gameplay I live stream, and obviously any episodes I just record them as I go. LD is not in 3.1, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like yesterday or the day before, I actually bought the esoteric weapons for Paladin because I've got no other purpose to it, the esoterics. But one thing I was thinking of doing is that rather than buying armor, because I don't really need to like buy 200 eye level armor when I could just get 190 gear from Alexander. So what I was thinking about doing, the same with the red scripts, is spending esoterics to buy weapons. So for example, I could spend esoterics to buy the warrior weapon next, and so on to 200 weapons, and then I will just get the Alexander tanking gear, which will suit all 3 of the classes, like warrior, paladin, and dark knight. I don't know, what do you guys think of that idea? Oh yeah, also as well, I was checking out YouTube Gaming because I have been invited to the beta, and it's good, but it needs work. It needs a lot of work, so I'm going to be sending Google a very long email with all of my suggestions of how to improve it, because I've been messing around with it since yesterday, and as I said, it's beautiful. It really is great, but it needs a ton of work. And of course, you know, I know it's just a beta, and even people can't even see it, but I won't talk about the features because I'm probably not allowed to, but like I said, guys, I'm just gonna... I really want YouTube Gaming to be a big success, I really do, so I will be sending as much feedback as I possibly can while it's still in development. You guys are in for a treat though, you really are. It looks absolutely brilliant when it comes to gaming. It's just the annoyances that I want to help them to get rid of. Let's see. Yeah, because, you know, because you guys know, obviously, you've known for a while that I quit Twitch in favor of YouTube because I am a YouTuber, that's what I am. So, and I figured that Twitch cannot compete when it comes to Google's data centers. I mean, fine, Amazon is great, but Amazon doesn't seem to care. Like, they're not even integrating with Twitch much at all at the moment. So unless Amazon do something very significant very soon, then YouTube does have it in them to take over Twitch in terms of live streaming potential, because of the fact that it's not only a case of live streaming on YouTube, it's also the case of when you live stream on YouTube, your live streams get saved as videos, and they will be videos on your YouTube channel forever. You know, so like even today, you might have seen that one of my latest episodes was the sort of 1 hour-ish live stream I did of Type Zero earlier today. Whereas when you go on my Twitch page and you click on past broadcasts, it's now blank because every single past broadcast since then has been deleted, and it was not deleted by me. So okay, let's pass. I really don't need anything from these dungeons, I really don't. Let's see. Woohoo! Let's get out of here. I thought you quit Twitch because they would not let you get partnership. No, that was part of it, but it wasn't because of the partnership. It was because for example, when you're a partner, your viewers have got the options to change the quality of the stream, okay? Which is silly that they only give that to partners and not to every streamer. Because you see my live stream on YouTube, you can change the quality. You can put it down to 240p if you like, on the fly. And I didn't need any special partnership or any special whatever. That's just a feature of YouTube. And that's the way it should be on Twitch. And as well, like I said, my opinion, this is just my opinion, guys. It's like, you know, I'm not the law. It's just Mithrie's opinion. Is that they have completely twisted gamers' minds. Completely twisted it. Like, it is in a gamer's interest to be a partner. And, you know, so people are like, oh my god, I'm a partner, oh my god, oh my god. I mean, even recently, like, you see Zeno, good for him, he finally got his partnership after all these months, even though he really should have got it like 2-3 months ago. And, you know, he was so overjoyed about it. But I'm just like, you know, we have to remember what Twitch and what YouTube are. Twitch and YouTube are platforms for us to play games. You know, we don't work for YouTube. We don't work for Twitch. They're supposed to be working for us as gamers. They're giving us a platform for us to play games. So, Twitch have got it completely twisted. Twitch have made gamers feel like it's a privilege to be part of their network. And, you know, my answer to that was, F you, Twitch. It's a privilege for you to have me. Not the other way around, you know, as simple as that. So, and I said, I just want to play games. I don't care where, you know, it'll be YouTube, it'll be Twitch, it'll be whatever. But, you know, I will not be spending my time trying to get a Twitch partnership, for example, which will just give me the options which I get for YouTube anyway. You know, it's like, what's the point? You get more on YouTube and better. It's like, why would you even go on Twitch? And that's the thing I've been saying to Google lately as well, is that if they do YouTube gaming right, there is no reason to ever go on Twitch. Ever. Because YouTube is better in every single possible way. You know, they have better copyright restrictions as well. Now, some people might see that as a problem on YouTube. I see it as a good thing, because it will stop you getting sued. You know, so like, if they will kick you off for playing Michael Jackson on your live stream, good. You're not supposed to. You know, it's the flipping law. You know, so like, I don't see why all these streamers get so angry about the whole copyright thing. It's like, it's to protect you. You know, it's so that you can actually make real money from your videos and not make money and then get sued. So, you know, that's the thing for me, is that I really, really want YouTube gaming to be a huge success. I really want it to be, because all I want is for gamers to have a platform to play games. You know, that's it. We don't care about the rest. We don't care about network protocols and, you know, storage space and whatever else. Oh, hello. Hi, Honey Jade. Been a while. He's Lalafell now. Hello. But you know, she's got the busy sign next to her, which is why I can't message her these days. Well, you go to Twitch for Twitch streamers and the community that they build. Yeah, I know. I mean, I said, don't get me wrong. I do go onto Twitch. I go nearly every day. I watch Mr. Happy. I watch Soda Poppin'. I watch Xenosis and so on. Yeah, I go on there, but it's not good enough as a platform for me. I'm sorry, it just really isn't. You know, and the only thing that's guaranteed to work on Twitch is the adverts. That's the only thing that's guaranteed to work. The chat is not guaranteed to work. The stream is not guaranteed to work, and so on. So, whereas on YouTube has been perfect every time I've streamed on it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's do some, what else am I doing? Let's see about Alexander. Let's go to, I think it's Idleshire. Is it Idleshire? Let's see. Bye, Honey Jade, bye. Yeah, it's one of those things, like I said, it's just not... It's completely, 100% twisted. Twitch advert, and I hope YouTube's gaming advert will be, we are the best platform for gamers. Full stop. Not, if you work really, really hard and make us tons of money, then you can be a partner. You know, that is not an advert for a network. Sorry, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, Twitch. You know, that's the thing. You know, and it's like, oh yeah, but you're only a small-time YouTuber. You've only got like 20 viewers on your live stream. Why would we care about your opinion? It's like, I don't care that you even exist. So like, you know, the thing is, I'm not the only one who's pissed off at Twitch. I really am not. So, and now that YouTube is entering the market, and I'm very happy that they are, I really hope things succeed. You know, I really, more competition, the better. That's the thing. It'll be great for everyone involved. It'll be better for all the gamers. It'll be better for Twitch, because Twitch will actually get, you know, pull their thumb out of their butt and actually do something about making their streams and their quality of servers actually better. So, did this just start? Awesome. Yeah, I started about 20 minutes ago. So, yeah. Anyway, so let me see. So I think I need to talk to Biggs to actually start the second part of Alexander. Let's see. Steel and Steam. Yeah, this is for the second part of Alexander. So let me make an episode quickly to show how to unlock Alexander 2, whatever it might be called. 1 second, guys. Okay, 1 second, guys, 1 second. Righty-ho. So, recording the Alexander 2 unlock quest in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking the second part of Alexander Normal. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we saw at the end of Fist of the Father that we just were ambushed a little bit by the Illuminati. We ran away because, you know, we're super, like, you know, brave and stuff. And we are now back here with Biggs at the Big West short stop. So let's talk to him. The quest is called Steel and Steam. So Biggs seems eager to forge further into the machine. So, Mithrie, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge, stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment to... There, it says, oh, death to Uplanders, death to Uplanders. I think we may have just started a war. Whoops. There we go. So the cuff of the father is now accessible. As simple as that. So you now have access to Cuff of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Cool. And of course you can also use the Duty Finder if you go to Raid's Heavensward. See there? Cuff of the Father, which will be the next episode. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, I need to look up the tactics. I believe, isn't number 2, Cuff of the Father, isn't that the one that's just endless ads? Just waves of ads? Maybe I should start live streaming on YouTube? Yeah, go for it. Why not? Nothing's stopping you. And it's what I said as well about YouTube and being a live streamer and a YouTuber and so on. Everyone can do it, and I want more people to do it. It is so fun. Like, you know, I said, I've been doing YouTube now for 2 years. I've loved every single second of it. And that's why I made my guide about how to be a YouTuber, because it's not just about, like, you know, it's what I even said in the guide video. It's like, it's just because, say, for example, people like Mr. Happy, me, Mistech, and so on have been doing it for a long time, it doesn't mean we deserve all the views. That's not how YouTube works. That's not how live streaming works. It's whoever has the most entertaining stream, the most entertaining videos, deserves all the views. Simple as that. So, you know, and as well, what's really an advantage to you as a person, being a YouTuber and so on, is it gives you a stronger voice, because it's not normal to speak so much. I just love flying around in the sun. It's not normal to speak so much out loud about nothing, to narrate your own action, let's say. So you find that your confidence as a public speaker becomes better and better and better. You know, that's what you should think about, the advantage to you as a person as well. Because that helps you in all aspects of your life. It builds your confidence, it makes you a better... like, just a more approachable person, because people will know that, yes, you are someone who can express their opinion cleanly and clearly without any hesitation. Yep. Yeah, so you can check my YouTube guide as well about how to become a YouTuber, and please do, guys. And as well, if you follow the guide and so on and you want me to check out your YouTube channel, just leave a link or a comment in the description of the video and I do check it out. I've already checked out maybe 10-15 new YouTube channels that have spawned just because of that video. So I am really looking forward to the content. In some of the few cases, I've already subscribed to them as well. So it said, it's not a game of, oh, like a big streamer gives out his advice, but he won't even acknowledge I exist. I acknowledge you exist. You know, as I am not a big YouTuber. I'm approaching 17k subscribers, but when you look at some of the other YouTubers, I am tiny, you know, I am minuscule, I am nothing. So do not think overly much about the numbers on my channel. Like, even if you look at Mr. Happy's channel, like, he's got 70,000 subs and more than 20 million views, versus my 17k subs and 2.5 million views. So obviously, even within the Final Fantasy community, there's more popular streamers and YouTubers. So, notice me, senpai? Yep, I noticed you. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, how about we do some Cuff of the Father? And I've never done it before, so don't expect it to be one shot. You know, I will try my best, and obviously when I upload it as an episode on YouTube, then it will be edited to pretend that I am the best raider ever and one-shot everything, but of course that's going to be a complete lie. So anyway, let's queue up, shall we? And because we're as a tank, it should really be fast. So 1 second, guys. What I tend to do is I tend to queue up, and when I'm zoning in, then I start the episode. So let's see, raids, Cuff of the Father, but as a tank, the queue should really not be that long. Join. Okay. So, and the second we are about to zone in, then I'll hide the camera and we'll start the episode. But it's what I like about OBS, is the fact that with OBS, Open Broadcaster software, I can be streaming but not recording, but I can hit the record button whenever I like. So you see that I'm able to make episodes while live streaming as well. You know, I can do both at the same time. I don't have to pick or choose. I don't have to like end the stream to start the recording. So that's why OBS, I mean, general, like XSplit is the same. A lot of the softwares, they have the same facility. That's why modern day gaming and live streaming is so good. I click, how are you? Yeah, it has been a while actually, hasn't it? A very long time. So yeah, and remember, guys, if you like what I do, make sure you're subscribed. I think most of you are subscribed already. I think you all are, but you know, if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Plenty more videos on the way. Especially on the weekends. You know, on the weekends I go crazy and I'll literally make like 10, 15 videos. So it's just because during the week I work. That's the reason why during the week I don't make too many episodes. It's because I have a 9-to-5 job. But, you know, I was talking about it yesterday to someone. Like, I hope it's the last job I'll have. There will be the last 9-to-5 job I have, and then eventually, if I become a big enough YouTuber or a big enough live streamer, that I could just do this for a living. I would love to do this as a living, but not just playing 14. 14 is not big enough. I will have to play as many other games as I can. But thankfully now, I'm in a position I can actually afford it, finally. Okay, so let's go in. Let's hide the cam. Okay, starting the episode. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the second part of Alexander, called Cuff of the Father. So let's see what this is about, and let's see what it's like to go further into this dungeon. Wow, someone left already. How lame is that? Who left? One of the tanks left. How great. Let's hope we get another tank soon. Yep, it's just one of the prices of using the duty finders. Things like that can happen. Anyway, so can we proceed with one tank, at least till the boss itself? There we go. There's another tank. But we can wait for the other tank. No problem. We have shield off up? Yes, we do. Okay. So, like I was saying before in the previous episode, I'm using the various guides which have been released, especially by the wonderful MTQ Capture / Mistech. I've decided to use her guides for this dungeon, just for the sake of it. Last time I used Xenosys, the time before that I used Mr. Happy's, now I'm using Mistech. You know, there is a variety in the community, so good job to all of the YouTubers and live streamers in the 14 community for giving us so many different opinions about how to do content. Oh yeah, and as well today I think they were doing a 14-hour live stream to celebrate 2 years of 14. So can you believe it's been 2 years already? As in 2 years of A Realm Reborn content, not just... I mean, obviously 14's been out way longer. But, yeah. Okay, so this second dungeon does seem to be like just endless ads type of dungeon. Let me use some cooldowns, actually. I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah, so spamming flash. Just the reason I'm spamming flash is not to steal the threat from the other tank. Is to make sure that with all the flares going on, given we have 2 black mages, that it doesn't go onto the tanks. And let me sort my party list to make sure the tank's at the top. In case you didn't know that button was there, press O on your keyboard to bring up your party list, click sort party list, and it organizes it by... I mean, your name will always be first on the list, then the tanks, the healers, and then the DPS. It just makes things a bit easier having the tanks at the top. Nice. Okay. It looks like the other tank knows what he's doing, so... Whee! Splat. Thankfully no fall damage. obviously we will face the mobs away from the raid, just so that they don't get cleaved or whatever. Righty-ho. So, of course, I am very late to the party when it comes to Alexander, but it's because I didn't want to run out of content, because given that I don't know if they've actually announced the patch 3.1 date, I am a little bit, like, I'm just taking my time, because I don't want to quit 14, you know, I don't want to take a break from 14 nothing, so I'm taking my sweet time to make sure that I don't run out of content. That's a big thing for me. Okay, so this seems to be it. This is a battle arena for the second fight. So, Mithrie, will you be doing Savage? No, I won't. Thank you, viewer, for asking. Will I do PvP? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, viewer, maybe I will. Let me break that third wall, as they say. I always thought the music in this dungeon is so odd. There we go. Alexander 2. Oh, how many achievement points have I got now? Yeah, 5,800. Go me. Hello, YouTube. Yep. Someone in the party chat said, hello, YouTube. So Bram says S my D till I GF. Okay. Bro, dude. Or does that go against the naming and shaming policy? Okay. If I have to, guys, I will cut out this footage from the final recording. But I don't think it's very fun to just have me standing here. I think the Az's up here north of the map. Okay. I'll just keep an eye out of that side of the map, see what's going on. Start rotating my cooldowns, double flash, as per routine. I don't have a problem spamming flash a bit, because we now, like, flash is more effective, so a couple of flashes at the beginning and you'll be keeping prep for the rest of the fight. Okay, oh. Yeah, we seem to be prioritizing the big one. And in terms of the will I keep farming Alexander every week over and over again until I get the specific piece I want, I won't. I'll do that maybe when I'm like on my last piece of gear that I need for a particular set. but I won't be going crazy on this. I don't see a point. And as well, try and pay attention to your target. Make sure you don't taunt off another tank, because it's just a waste of resources. Okay, what are we doing next? So obviously we're grouping them up. Because of our 2 black mages, we can just hit a lot of flares. If I remember rightly, eventually they will summon a few enormous adds. So I don't know if you saw it there, that Godwalker actually took away a bomb from the group. Put it really far away from us so that it wouldn't blow us up. That is part of their role here. So there's another bomb. See? So he takes the bomb away to save our butts. Okay. Now, one thing that Miz said is that even if these ads look scary, they really, really aren't. This is the thing. Especially not in normal mode. I mean, I remember as well, like, when Alexander Normal came out, some people had already cleared it within, like, an hour. And will I eventually do Savage? Yeah, probably. I'll probably do it when it's been nerfed to high hell and it's available as a duty finder, because, you know, I'm a superhero. And also because I don't have time. I'm sorry, guys. I work for a living. I don't have time to wipe all night, especially when I have so many other videos and so much other content to get ready. And I still have way more crafting guys to get ready for you guys as well, so it's about priorities as well. You know, I have to think about the very little time I have spare. And eventually I need to go see my girlfriend, you know, maybe once every few months. Might be nice, she might enjoy it. I think she misses me. Okay, so another bomb, need to take away, yep. So again, just flashing to make sure that we protect the black mages. I won't pull it off the other tank, but I will protect the black mages. To make sure that I'm second on threat and not them. I wonder how long it takes to be done with this. How many waves there are. I didn't check. Eek, eek. Bad. Okay. And you see, you don't have to go crazy with cooldowns in here. Another bomb for to be taken away. Might not have even seen it. Bomb. The big ads. I figured I'd just tank him where he stands. I will eventually get around to leveling up the other tanks, Warrior and Dark Knight. They will be the classes I level up before any other ones. Just get my tanks, let's say, mastered and out the way before I do healers or DPS. And the deadline to get it done is the next expansion. So like, there is really, really no rush. And it's what I said, guys, about the crafting and gathering. You see, I've been a level 60 crafter and gatherer in all of the crafting and gathering classes for weeks and weeks now. And like I said, I will have the perk and benefit of that for the rest of this expansion. You know, they're not going to do any mid-expansion increases in level caps. So that's why I said it's good to just get it done ASAP for crafting and gathering. Okay, next big ad. Cool. It seems like we're on target. Ah, crap, both healers are dead. I'm guessing this might be a wipe. And I'm dead. Now both healers are alive, both tanks are dead. Woohoo! Those, yeah, I know what you mean, Tris. Wow, I'm assuming that was the last wave. We got all the way to the end, and then wipe. Yay. Wasn't bad for my first attempt ever, gotta say. Good job, Ryan. Okay. So through the magic of editing, yeah, this is the first attempt ever. I am totally sincere. I didn't cut out the wipe. Nope, not me. Mithrie wouldn't do that. I am pro. Double flash. So this fight does involve just doing endless waves of mobs until you win. With slightly increasing difficulty, not excessively, just slightly. And you have these gob walkers, which players can control to move away bombs from the group, which we'll see soon. Okay, here we go. Double flash for the win. A flash is more effective in Heavensward compared to A Realm Reborn, but I just double flash anyway. Make sure that both tanks are always the top two in front, so that it doesn't switch target onto black mages or healers. They're likely to be the ones causing the most threat otherwise. I'm just curious what the next 24-man dungeon's going to be in the expansion, the next part of Crystal Tower. Okay, so we know what to prioritize now. Hallelujah. And yes, guys, sorry, I am a clicker. It's just what I am. Deal with it. I do click abilities. I'm very sorry. I know there's some purists, keyboard purists out there who lived in an age when mice didn't exist, but I am really not that. I like having the option to use a mouse. Okay. Kill this guy. Probably do them side by side just so that they can do some cleave damage on both, especially if they do like flares and stuff. Oops. Did I literally push him off the edge of the map? Lol. That wasn't my intention. I didn't know that could happen. Silly me. Almost dead. And this is the reason I've laid out my UI this way, so you can see I can keep my eyes all in the same place. You know, I can see the enemy health bar here, keep an eye on my own health bars down here as well. And also as well, if I forgot or I need to look at my cooldowns or my health bars or anything like that, it's all within the same region. I'm always able to look mostly at the same place. And if I need to look elsewhere, I've got the rest of the screen to do it. And the less priority stuff, especially out of the tank, is dotted everywhere else. Yeah. Use some cooldowns. So just lay out the UI the way that's best for you. This is what's worked best for me the last 2 years. I haven't really needed to change the last 2 years. Like, one of the only things I've changed recently was putting this list here, because I feel that this space is wasted anyway, so I might as well go there. And what's really clever about this list now, which wasn't there before, is that if you mark someone, so for example, I'm going to mark now this one with a 1, it does actually appear here, the fact it's been marked with a 1. So, and now it's gone. So you can actually, someone who, you know, has a hard time clicking the targeting or whatever, they can look at this list. If it has that symbol next to it, they know that it's a priority. It's nice that they finally added that in. I'm very happy about that. But that's something I wish they added in back when I was originally doing Casper Meridian, like at the start of A Realm Reborn. Okay, so I don't know how many waves there are in this dungeon, but eventually it will just say duty complete, and we'll celebrate and try and win some loot. Okay. See. So you see he's pulling the bombs away from us so that it doesn't do any damage. Yep. So they seem to have put collisions on the mobs. So not on us. We can still run through the mobs, but they can't run through each other. That's what I've noticed. I wonder why he moved this away. Wait, cooldowns. Yeah, so you see what I mean by the collision detection? That mob moved this one. That's what collision detection is. And it's something that did actually used to exist in Final Fantasy 1.0, Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, where like you would actually bump into mobs before you could run through them. And it was okay in an old version of the game, but in this version, especially in like something like PvP, for example, it would just be impossible to deal with. Okay, so that one's there. We're just trying to make sure, guys, that it doesn't kill the healers or whatever. So that's why we keep flashing everything before they target the healers. Because if the healers die, then we all die. I'm guessing these jagged dolls are a problem, that's why they're trying to kill them so quick. Oh. Let's try and protect this guy. Have to do triple flash, I will. Let's do some major cooldowns now. Good, those are dead. Righty. I feel with the sort of music that they add into this game with the rock and now the techno, like, eventually the bosses will just stand there and dance, they won't actually attack. Did we win? Did we win? Oh yeah. World first? Nice, nice, nice. So loot. We want the pedal if we can. Oh, 7. Yeah, that's the best roll ever. So we'll try and win the pedal. If we don't get it, because a second pedal will allow me to get the boost. So otherwise, the bolts will give us accessories. The lens, I don't even know. I can't even remember. But I won 1 pedal in the first turn, so... Yep, Brem says, I am mother effing famous, YouTube houses. Yep, yep. So the lens is for the head. That makes sense, makes sense. So let's, Come on, roll. I guess this is part of the G4. Whatever, I'm going to just roll on everything, who cares? So need. If I win 1, then I won't be able to win anything else. Let's hope I win the lens. Roll. Come on, get over with, roll. Okay, I won a bolt. I wasn't likely to have won the rest because I rolled a 7 on it, the one I needed. So let's get out of here. I see how I got no commendations. Psst. So Uplander is amazing. Uplander is strong than 10 gobbies. So, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Big's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. So, a treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries to novel ways of altering cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. Or upgrade our gear to 10 levels higher. So, but most remarkable of all are the plans of a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. But a walking citadel? 7 hells. We're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex. The design catered for every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The Citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age of all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. And this utopia, this shining seat of erudition, was to be called Alexander. So, if Round Rocks lived in Walking Castle, Round Rocks could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one, and anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all of this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely, create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I can imagine how a people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. So, but we're not talking about a machine here, we're talking about a primal. And primals will be the death to us all. And I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Mithrie. Maybe, I mean, to Alexander, we must be so, like, severe indigestion or something. So, utopia is happy place. Where there is junk aplenty, Round Rocks is happy. Where is very happy place of mid. Wherever he is. Oh. Is she in love? Okay, so let's talk to Biggs and let's finish the Cuff of the Father. So the Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius. It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. From what I understood, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds. And it nigh drained the hinterlands of Aether. Imagine what it would do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. I don't think Roundrocks realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? Okay, let's complete. So that's the second part of Alexander done. Third part on the way. So I will try and clear this probably today, to be honest. Just get Alexander Normal cleared. So as well, guys, remember, if you get bolts, if you get pedals, whatever, check what you can buy from Idleshire and see if you can upgrade your gear as well. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Okay, guys, I've stopped recording. Tell me, can anyone give me, like, a really short version of, you know, the third part of Alexander? Like, what is the shortest version you can tell me of how to do it as a tank? And, of course, I will upload these episodes tonight as well. The different parts of Alexander. Here we go. Shall I look it up? Shall maybe I watch Miztek's video or something? Okay, the fight has 3 phases. A3 shortened. Yeah, well, just what do, as a tank, what do I need to know before I jump into A3? I've done A2, that's done. In his hand form, absorb cleaves with other tank. In storm form, pick up beam and stay away from others with it. We need to level my character. That area looks amazing. Yeah, it's really it's beautiful here in the hinterlands. It really is. Let's see. Some tanks usually make the party absorb cleaves from the hand, and I dislike that. If marked, I don't think tanks get marked and push away from each other. Okay. I tell you what, guys, let me at least unlock it, and then, you know, if I wipe, I wipe. So what? I'll just keep doing it till I clear it. Okay, where are we going? Here's Biggs. So 1 second. Let's do the third. Actually, no, let me go to Idleshire first, and let me buy an accessory upgrade for my tanks. Okay. Because I am a builder of the realm, I can repair all of my gear. Yay. That's the thing, actually. I haven't actually spent any of my red scripts yet. I've got like 30 something of them just sitting on a retainer. Okay, so what shall I get? What shall I get? Let's see. So, earrings. Meh. Neckband slaying. Meh. Meh. So let's see. Parry. So let me just do it in order. I'll buy the let me buy the earrings. It's nice though that they have this sort of token system to buy gear now. I really like that. Okay, that's the earrings bought, so these earrings I can just bin now, I guess, but whatever. So let's go back. Whee! Splat. So, hello everyone, hope you're well. And as well, guys, if you have any videos you want to request from me, then just let me know. Be happy to accommodate. After I've done with Alexander for today, then I will do some crafting quests, because I have so many crafting quests to do. Like, when I look at my journal, and I go to class quests, here. You see, like, when it comes to my crafters and my gatherers, most of them... See here, look, level worker, level 53... Goldsmith, level 50 on the... Let's see, armorer 55. So I've done the 55 armorer quest. But you see, in most cases, I've not done past level 55 for crafting. So I think for gathering, I've done more than that. But let's see, yeah. So for mining, I've done the 58. For botanist, and for fisher as well. So for gathering, I've done all of the 58 quests. I just need to do the 60 ones, but for crafting, I've really been slacking. I've really been letting down the Mithrie's name. I would say on the safe side, watch Mistech's video. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Good idea. Okay. I thought I was showing it, but apparently not. Oh. Okay, whatever, guys. You're gonna have to just listen to it. I can't show it. Maybe I'll do monitor captures instead. There we go. Okay, videos. So we don't want Savage. We want... Okay, here. Arm of the Father. I love that fact that guides are like 2 minutes long.
Arm of the Father Normal. This is the third raid floor of Alexander, made available by patch 3.01 in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. This guide should wash away any fears you have of the encounter and keep you positively charged throughout. My name is Mistech and I'll be your raid guide. The trash in this section is fairly easy to deal with. Players should avoid standing in scary electricity or nasty goop. Loop around the tower until you reach the boss, Living Liquid. You'll notice the obvious ring of electricity around the room, and a few of his abilities will try to get you stuck in it, so be on the lookout. The encounter begins with Sonic in his human form. Unless you're a tank, be sure to avoid his front. He will mark up 4 random players with these blue marks and cast Sluice. These players should spread to avoid slashing damage onto others. All players should also avoid getting hit by these narrow cones, or else they'll be knocked into the electricity and stunned. Healers should also be on the lookout for the raid-wide damage blast, which will happen throughout the encounter. Next phase, the Living Liquid will assume his hand form. In this phase, he has a pretty nasty cleave that can be shared between both tanks. He will also cast Wash Away, a massive knockback to players in random directions. To avoid getting punted into the electricity, I would recommend taking him directly in the middle of the platform during this phase. The hand will split and begin to apply stacking debuffs on the tanks with each cleave. The second tank can grab one ad and face it away. Eventually, Eventually, Living Liquid will return to the center and go into Tornado phase. The area around the tornado is affected by a point-blank AoE that will put up dropsy on anyone standing in it. Avoid this area. In this phase, the Liquid will spawn a number of adds that will slowly move to the outer area of the platform. Kill these as soon as possible. Pay special attention to the larger adds as they do have more health. During this phase, a random player will be tethered, indicating they are about to take a ridiculous amount of damage. Have the tanks intercept this tether and move away from anyone else to avoid splashing damage on the group. Another 2 players will be marked by one of 2 marks, a positive or a negative. If the players are marked with the same symbol, they will both be punted back after a short time. Thus, these 2 players should stack in close to the middle, so they are not punted into the electricity. If the symbols are different, these 2 players will be sucked in towards each other. Spread away from each other to avoid extra debuffs, and try to position yourself in such a way so as not to be pulled into the AoE puddle in the middle. Eventually, he will return to his human phase, and the mechanics will repeat through Hand and Tornado until around 35%, where he begins the final phase. In this phase, there are 3 large AoE puddles around the room. Be careful not to step in these when dealing with other mechanics. This phase is essentially a combo of all the other phases. You'll have AoEs to dodge, symbols to stack in or spread from, and the tanks have to deal with a swap. Each cleave will now place a stacking debuff on anyone it hits, and a well-geared tank can take anywhere from 4 to 6 hits before a swap is necessary. These mechanics will repeat until the boss is destroyed. If you have any questions or comments or need a hand with any of the mechanics, please let me know. Up next, we'll look at the last floor of Alexander available. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.
Oh, toodaloo. Right, so we are now educated. We are now ready for the 3rd turn. So let's go unlock it, guys. Let's get it done. So just like crafting is my domain, raiding is Ms. Tech's domain. You know, that's what she specializes in. So, let's go. Be sure to subscribe to her or Riot. So anyway, let's, 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. Let me hide my cam. So, recording the 3rd Alexander unlock video. Actually, let me check the other ones I've been recording. Okay, good. I have to check that it's recording, because it would be a shame for me to do all these episodes and then find out I didn't record any of them. So anyway, guys, recording the 3rd Alexander unlock guide in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking the 3rd part of Alexander Normal. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So yet again, we are back here with Biggs at the Big West short stop here in the Dravanian hinterlands. So now let's talk to Biggs. So the quest is called Tinker Seeker Soldier Spy. So judging by the twinkle in Biggs' eye, Sid has a plan. So we've got ourselves a problem, Mithrie, but don't worry, the chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. So, all present and correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Mithrie, and I've finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So, we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning that they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that that's the case, what we need have they to use the... Sorry, hang on, let me read that again. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? I really need to improve my reading skills. So the answer, spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus. most like in Idleshire itself, who is using the hatch as a back door. Now this agent will know we've broken their code and that the hatch is constantly watched, so he won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtlessly be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the Giant's Hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes the dash for the hatch. So Chief, Link Pearl call from Red Bricks. He says Brayflox went inside, but she can't be. No, it must be an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. Oakley dokley. So the Arm of the Father is now accessible, which is the third part. So you can now access the Arm of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how you unlock the third part of Alexander. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Okay, so as per usual, we're going to get ready for the third part. Anyone else happy that TP bars are confirmed in 3.1? Yeah, I guess. As a tank, it doesn't really matter too much, but it will be good that for the other people who need it, especially like say ninjas with gold and bards with armies Payon, they can restore TP. Right. So let's queue up for the third raid called Arm of the Father. Join. As long as I win something each week from each of the turns, then I'll be happy. I know they're not called turns, but we've been doing Binding Core for so long, it's hard not to call them turns. EP bars are on Tuesday, actually. Oh, nice. So I said we're just waiting for this to come out. This could come out. For the queue to pop. I said I am very, very happy that I can finally play this game on max settings. I'm very, very happy about that. It was my dream for so long. Never gave up till I got it. That's what I really wanted. But I still need to think about getting a G-Sync monitor. That's the next step, because I've pretty much every review I've ever read, you know, where people ask, is G-Sync worth it? They've all said, yes, it bloody is. So I will get a G-Sync. Let's see. Hope they followed through with their statement a while ago saying that they wanted to add something along the lines of the Emperor's New Fists. Yep. Okay, so let's see if we go in. And when we zone in, we'll start recording. Or if we zone in. Damn it. This happens way too often. Hi, I'm Adaya. How are you doing? Good luck, mate. Super easy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, come on. Zone in. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the third part of Alexander, called, I think, Arm of the Father. Synchronized nodding. Interesting, interesting. Dokily dokily. Everyone's a final witness these days. Yep, my shield off is still up. Okay, so let's do a couple of flashes, make sure that it doesn't hit the healers. Wow, we're nearly all melee in this group. See, 2 monks, a ninja, and just randomly a machinist. One thing's for sure, our single target DPS is going to be through the roof. Okay. I wonder if this guy's going to have the same mechanics as the one in Sastasha hard mode. Oh, can't interrupt it. I was ready to taunt, but he only took 50% damage, so it's okay. That's nice. Ah, one of these weird dungeons. Interesting, interesting. Oh. Whee! Blood. Down here. Okay, 6 stacks. Okay. There we go. So I showed him up there, even though he might have been down the whole time. That's lag for you. gonna focus target the other tank just so I can pay attention to his stacks. So, as Miz said, do not get hit by those so you don't get knocked back. If I can just go sort of. Okay, back the shield off. We're doing, they said, party soak. Taunt now. Thought I taunted. Okay. Go sword off, make sure we kill these in time. Okay. Oh, they can't be stunned. Back to shield off. Oh, you can stun them. Cool. Cool. Not the clearest first attempt ever, but whatever. We're still alive. That's the main thing that counts. Okay. 50%. Obviously we want them to face different ways because they do cleaves separately. So there's no point taking double cleaves. Okay, go. Wow. Damn it. Go. It was another tank, no problem. Oh, it was taken by a healer then. As Ms. said, target the bigger one. Positive means... I can't remember. Play together. The monk took the tether. As long as we win. Okay, so when it's different symbols, then they move away from each other. When it's the same, then they go towards each other. That makes sense. Oh yeah, crit that shield lob. I wonder if we should come up with more one-liners for killing this the first time, like we did in the Grey Google library. Let me try and think of a one-liner the last 30%. Okay, so here are the puddles. So it's basically the same fight, just with puddles in the way that will cause you to take damage for the last 30%. So they're different. It should. Okay. Yep. So they get sucked together. That could be a good one-liner. Okay, 17%. Keeping an eye on his stacks. Got 5 stacks now, so one more, and then I'll taunt. Okay, 12%. Okay, let me taunt now. I wasn't sure what happened there because my mouth went off the screen. Okay, less than 1% to go. That toilet got flushed. Hello? Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought my mic broke, so what are we gonna loot on spring, lens, crank? Let's just go for the standard. We're gonna roll on everything, make sure we win at least something. We'll let Destiny decide. Unless... okay. So why, oh why did my mic stop working? Yeah. I wonder what I can say as my one-liner for the fourth part of Alexander. It will depend on how the boss goes, so... Roll! Please roll! Okay, I won something at least. I won the Tarnished Gordian Spring, whatever that's for. Loot abandoned. Yeah, that's not one-liner. Anyway, let's exit. Mithrie strutting along. Meow. So, Gobby found it. Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati. So, Gobby did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you. So, now is realm in chaos, broken, machine with too many parts, but Illuminati plan needs one thing, missing piece to bring world order, give world harmony, make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summon the goddamn primal. It will devour the aether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything is dead. So, inside Fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Hells take you and your damn seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. So, it's obey or die then? Pah, the whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid, like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect even, but in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. So, once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists. Is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex, not anymore, but I haven't forgotten everything I've read. I think I can stop the core, if you can get me close enough. you think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. So, Round Rocks can say, 2 paces of Round Rocks are 1 yarm. So by the count of Round Rock, chest of Whirly Cog Giant is only a little further. Clever girl, you've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. All should be well enough. Awesome. So now let's talk to Mid and let's finish this off. So no one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Mithrie, it's now or never. Okay, let's complete. So that was it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. And just one more turn of Alexander to go. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. And as always, goodbye from me. And goodbye from Mithrie. Okay, so that's the third one done. Oh, I'm getting things on Twitter. Messaging on Twitter. Oh yeah, so if you don't know, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Mithrie as well. So let's see if we can find the tactics for the 4th dungeon. So one second, guys. Let's load up Miss Tech's video. Okay, so we want Burden of the Father. Here we go.
Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for the Burden of the Father. This is currently the last floor available in the Alexander raid, made available by patch 3.01 in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. I feel like I've manipulated you guys enough to listen to my stupid puns, so we're gonna get right to the good stuff. My name is Miss Tech, and I'll be your raid guide. This encounter has 3 phases, with you dealing with one part of the boss at a time. In the first phase, pick a leg and burn it down. Don't bother splitting damage, as when one dies, the other will heal to full. It's very, very important to know that there is a lot of unavoidable splash damage throughout the entire fight, especially around the main tank. To avoid unnecessary damage, all players should spread out, ensuring you're not cleaving each other with extra hits. One of the tanks should always maintain primary threat on the boss. The boss will periodically throw out a pretty spicy hit that is better soaked by the tank than by an unsuspecting DPS or healer. The off-tank and a random DPS will be sucked in through a tube to fight an ad in quarantine. Kill this as soon as possible to be returned back to the main fight. In this first phase, he will also mark up a random player with this blue mark, indicating that they will be targeted by a number of spawned orbs. These orbs will spawn in 2 sets of 3 at random points around the room. Getting hit by one of these orbs does a fair amount of damage, and you should be healed up before eating the next. To handle this simply, have your 2 tanks each cover one side of the room to soak these orbs as necessary. These mechanics will repeat until the first leg is down. At this point, the manipulator will be vulnerable to damage for a short time. Healers watch out for the AoE damage during the transition. On to leg number 2. Instead of orbs, this phase will spawn 3 Magitech bits around the room that will target a random player with these lines, indicating that they are about to take a fair amount of splash damage. You want to minimize as much damage as possible, and other players and tanks should run in to intercept these lines, spreading the damage between them. If a player takes all 3 hits, they will probably die. Next up, these dolls will spawn that will periodically apply debuffs to all players in a wide AoE circle around them. These adds need to be killed before this debuff reaches 4, or affected players will explode and probably die, taking anyone next to them down in the process. Have your damage dealers switch to each of these as soon as they come up. The off-tank and a random DPS will continue to be sucked away in this phase as well. These mechanics continue until the second leg is down, at which point you'll be able to hit the manipulator again. Another raid-wide AoE will go off that should be healed through, and phase 3 will begin. This is essentially another combo of all previous phases. Remember to stay spread out as much as possible, especially in tight areas like melee. The random slash damage can be very spicy in this phase, so make sure everyone has their own space bubble. Judgment Nisi is one of the more important mechanics of the phase and will affect both healers at the same time. This places a 5-stack debuff that does a blast of damage to its victim for every stack over time. The higher the stack, the more damage the blast, so it's important that both healers top themselves off before the next blast. If healers are too close to each other or anyone else during this time, they will spread the debuff and die. I recommend set positions for each player to ensure everyone is sufficiently spread out. Since healing is quite intensive during this time, other players need to be on the lookout to take laser tethers off the healers. However, if you do this, be extremely careful not to get too close to the healers, or you'll catch the debuff yourself, which is ultimately worse. Healers also need to watch out for the AoE laser show that does a fair amount of raid damage. Lastly, the manipulator will cast Discord, a multi-hit mechanic. The boss will first target 4 players with ground AoEs that should obviously be avoided. This will happen twice before slamming the tank with a large hit. This last aspect of Discord is a mechanic similar to Akmorn, in that it does increase tank damage the more times it is cast. Cooldown and heal through this appropriately, saving heavier cooldowns for later on in the fight. This phase will repeat until the boss is down. Remember to spread out and keep the healers topped off. If you're having trouble with incredibly high damage on random players, make sure you have a tank always maintain primary threat on the manipulator. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you back again in 2 weeks for Savage. Happy hunting.
Thank you, Miz. Okay, so let's go back to the game. So I feel now educated and ready. So she's missing one thing. When a leg starts leaking steam, stun it. Paladin or monks should keep an eye out for that. Stunning the leg will dramatically reduce the damage of the attack he will do on a random target. Hi Ian, how are you? Hope you're well. I got your message on Twitter, Ian. I'll reply to it after the stream. So anyway, let's. I'm going to record quickly the how to unlock the 4th Alexander. It's not really a guide. It's just like I've got this another video, something done. So 1 second, guys. So recording the how to unlock the 4th part of Alexander in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking the 4th and final part of Alexander Normal. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here at the Big West shortstop in the Dravanian hinterlands. And this time, rather than Biggs, we need to talk to Mid. So the quest is called The Pulsing Heart. So Mid has a slightly impatient air about her. So I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core, but if I am to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is, well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouth savages some manners, Mithrie. Okay. And that's it. The burden of the father is now accessible. So you now have access to the burden of the father. Cordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. And as well, once the 4th Alexander is done and Alexander Normal is done, then you can go ahead and unlock Savage. So I will probably do the Unlock Savage quest, but when I step into Savage, it will probably be like a year from now. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Hey guys, hello. So let me queue up. It's nice to see more people doing fates in these random zones these days because they have really boosted them. Okay, Burden of the Father, join. I did win something, right? Yeah, I won a spring. Cool. But we will see, we will see. I don't have to come here when I'm queuing, I just like to. Yep, so anyway, I hope you're all doing okay. Oh, 50 people watching. Ew. So, sorry guys, I haven't made many Final Fantasy XIV videos this week. I was so busy at work, and I've been checking out Type 0 as well. But plenty more on the way. This weekend, I'm probably going to record like 10 or 15 episodes. So, anyway, go. I'll start recording when we zone in. What was it called again? What was it called again? Burden of the Father, okay. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the fourth part of Alexander Normal called Burden of the Father. Some interesting glamour going on there. Oh, so there's literally no trash, it's just the fight. That's interesting. So let's go. I need a new protect though. We are ready. We again followed Mithri's guide for this, so hopefully it will go well. Okay, fine, don't do protect. Just gonna stand here till you do. That's right, I'm being one of those players. There we go. Again, we're going to try and stay away. As she said, there's a lot of splash damage in this fight. Do some cooldowns for the sake of it, given we are the primary target. Keep using Rage of Cologne for now, because I've noticed the Black Mages are doing, and the Dragoon, they're doing quite a lot of threat, so... More cooldowns. Okay, I think it was stunned by one of the monks. We seem to be getting into really melee-heavy groups these days. Nice. Let's attack the manipulator itself. Okay, time for another leg. So, I mean, from the tank's point of view, this is quite an easy fight, because we just stand and DPS a leg the whole time. Okay. One of the healers is dead. I'll try and do some self-healing if I have to. Keep my hand close to hallowed ground in case it's needed. Clemency. Hallowed ground. We seem to be doing okay so far. Okay. Heal up. Ow. Again, I need to think of a one-liner for this guy. Could be a good one-liner for this boss. And I'm dead. I wonder what I did wrong. I think let's take the lasers. Okay. sort of. So through the power of editing, I didn't wipe. What are you talking about? Yeah, let's do this. Of course I didn't wipe. Nope, didn't happen. Nope. Well, any witnesses? Nope. Okay, so here we go. All when ready, darling. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm just a DPS for this fight. I can use points of authority. You will respect my points of authority. Okay, orbs. Whee! Remember that we have no healing, so splat. Okay, first leg is almost dead. Keep doing this. I will save my fight or flight for when I get pulled away to kill that other ad. Whee! Splat. Much better. Splat. Okay. I think we wiped. Okay, so W2EF means this is the first attempt. We didn't wipe. What? We are flawless at raiding. We one-shot everything. Oh, we've already pulled now, so it's kind of too late for people to watch Mr. Happy videos. Fully resistant, damn it. Whee! Splat. That was very close. Heal me. Okay. So cure through this. Time for leg number 2. We'll save fight or flight for the boss. Nope, nope. Bad. Whatever. And standard. Whee! Splat. Whee! Splat. So just know, guys, that every single time I do this fight, every single time, imagine that I'll be doing that. So I wonder what Mithrie's up to today. He's probably going, whee, splat. Whee! Splat. You can use some cooldowns, I guess, because we don't have any healers up here. If all else fails, I can do Clemency on myself as well. I don't think it's a risk. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Whee! It's blood. Any orbs, anything for me to take? Don't think so. Okay, let's focus the boss. So, doing this fight as an off-tank is obviously fun. Okay, time to heal up. Keep an eye on the rest of the arena in case there's any orbs or lasers or anything for me to absorb. Ow. Okay. I don't know if it's now just a case of burn him down and try and live. I wasn't clear on that part of the fight. More orbs. I can't see. 50%. I have got like that. Let me do my dot. Okay. Wow, this is a wipe. But abandon, why not? Okay. Yeah, I was fairly sure they were going to abandon, so that's why I didn't bother doing anything. Okay. We're not going to give up, we're just going to queue again. So, raids... Going. Well, at least we got some practice in. But I find these days that, you know, after 2 or 3 wipes, and duty finder groups just give up. I guess that it's like the 3 strikes and you're out sort of deal. They just don't bother trying again. So, more chances for wee splat. Which data center are you on? I don't know the data center, but I'm on Saga Tarnis server. So, whichever Saga Tarnis server is on. Okay. So let's commence. When we zone in, we'll start recording again. Zone in. Do it. Accept. Okay, recording. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the 4th part of Alexander called Burden of the Father. Okay. Yep. But I think this group knows what they're doing, given that they've actually marked everything and so on. Hello. I've been recognized again. Isn't that nice? Okay. So I'm just going to run into orbs. So that's my purpose in this fight. Let's do this. Whenever we see orbs, we're going to run at them. I don't need to do Rage of Polaris DPS. Okay. So, doing quite well on DPS, gotta say. So the off-tank and 1 DPS get sucked through this tube and we have to kill this doll. Then we get sent back to the arena. Always got clemency if I end up taking too much damage. Wheeze blood. Keep an eye out for any orbs. Okay. So we gather up because after that he does a big AoE that needs to be healed up. And we target the second leg. You see, so one player gets targeted by those 3 lasers, but the tethers, but the tethers can be taken by other players. Whee! Blood. And yeah, so you don't want the 3 tethers to go off from the target, otherwise they will die. So, but other players can just absorb 1 and they'll be fine. Wheeze blood. Okay, let's kill this doll. Nice. Let's keep doing this. Trying to keep an eye out for any more orbs or anything that I need to know. Here we go again. I'm kind of out of breath to keep doing Wii. Taking a break. Yeah. Unless I go for a deep voice version. Oh, I still need to think of a one-liner when we defeat this boss. Okay, second leg almost dead. Splat! See what I did there? You see what I did there? Wait. Oh my god, splat! That was the enthusiastic, non-enthusiastic journey. Cool. So now, let's burn. What we're supposed to do from now on, I ain't got no clue like. I did watch Mistech's video before doing this, but it's like homework and stuff, you know. I only paid 30% attention, and if the teacher asked me, if Miz asked me to like do a pop quiz or anything, I won't pass. Sorry. I was very lazy in school. And it's the standard don't stand in the crap DV. 50%. Orbs is my domain, apparently. Okay, so far so good. Let's use some cooldowns just for the sake of it. Okay, 50% to go. And... oh, my healer got killed. Righty, 33%. Hopefully going well. Let's get these orbs as well. For 20%. Both healers are dead. Let's hope we can finish it off with like a limit break or something. Use hallowed ground. Oh yeah. Phew. Gordius complete. That tin got recycled. Anyway. Loot. So, shaft, cranks, springs, shielding. So we're gonna go for the standard roll on everything. You can't roll on anything else. Okay, let's do player commendation to the healers. Thank you, healers, for your good job. Whether I can buy anything, I doubt it. But anyway, let's get out of here. Let's watch the final cutscene. Bye, Reckless Rue. Bye. Okay, let's leave. Interesting. So we're here, and on the war for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So, this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mid? Or Mide? Interesting. Look. So, greater unknowings in brain cases of unwise than Quick Things believed. Perhaps Quick Things judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Uplanders. So it is before eyes of Gobby. Good, do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gobbies. So, end of Gobby's long wanderings is close. So something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Things spoke, you'd think he had won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was that the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. And what of Quick Things' honor guard? The two dolts who are ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Idleshire, do you? While our backs were turned, like? That would be... Come on. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see how this story ends for this part of Alexander. I'm sure they will probably add 2 more parts to the Alexander story, just like they had second and third coil. But let's talk to Red Bricks. So, Giant loses power. Uplanders succeed. Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Idleshire safe? How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take stuffs of Gobby folk. Great was chaos. But suddenly Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jingle shine. They came barging in ready to start a war and then scalpered with a handful of bleeding junk. Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Red Brick Things near the shortstop. So Round Rocks, come on. I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Okay, let's complete. Okay. So, there's actually more quests related to this story. Yeah, there is actually. So let's finish off the story, just because we're already on the 4th part. We might as well do it as one episode. So the next quest is called Enigma, and we will be given a tarnished Gordian bolt for finishing it, which is for an accessory. So Red Bricks grows anxious for lack of tidings. So Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of Red Bricks. Shortstop is place of clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good, maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see, make sure all is well. Okay. So let's go back. So I'm happy that at least I've finally got Alexander Normal out the way, or Gordius out the way. Like I said, I'm sure there will be 2 more turns. For now, all we've done is given Alexander a bit of a tummy ache and given him a prostate exam. There's obviously a lot more exploring for us to do. So let us... Okay. Here is Mide. So is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they've gone for now, and everyone seems to be fine, physically at least, but Round Rocks. Gone, all gone. Poor thing, the Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backrix when they came. I didn't think what might have happened had she had been here. Come, little one, dry your tears. So, one thief unconscious, and we found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. So Uplanders bring treasures home. Thanks to Uplander, many, many thanks. It was all Big's little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us, and this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rock's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rock's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if Gobby's one most favourite treasure of Round Rocks, one that is safe with Uplanders? You mean the glowstone that Mithrie borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before? Round Rocks, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, Round Rocks saw Whirlycog Giant stand 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Primal? Pretty. A fragment of the Codex, of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original, so that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back and out for blood like as not. But we've got you, Mithrie, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest that you make merry till then? Okay, so let's talk to Roundrocks again. So Roundrocks is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Roundrocks. Uplander is one. Roundrock thanks kind Uplander. Let me shine in as well, Mithrie. Roundrocks' home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Might help Roundrocks too. Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Maid always like whirlycogs and bitty bobs? Not like you, Roundrocks. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Maid always touches Huntmark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We fought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I haven't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now, it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them, rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Roundrocks is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? Cool, so that's complete. Nice. So we got the achievement, Awake the Metal. So let's take a look at these achievements actually. So latest, complete the quest Enigma, so we have the title Illuminati Quencher. Nice. So that's basically a way of saying that yes, we have now finished the Gordius quest line. So until they release second part of Alexander, which I don't think will be for a while. So there we go, Illuminati Quencher, done. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Oakley dokley 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 dokley. Well, that was fun. That's finally over with. So let me go back to Idleshire and let's see what rewards we could buy with our gear, if any. We can at least buy an accessory. And then next reset we will see if we can buy some more. But I'm not going to try and go for like the optimal route of gear or whatever. I'm just going to roll on everything and try and win something which I can use. And just start passing on gear that I don't need. I'll do it that way around. Because I don't want to do multiple runs for no reason. And at least finally I know what the title Illuminati Quencher is actually for. Because I did wonder about that for a long time. One more quest, I think, Mithrie, to get an extra jewelry loot. Yeah, I that's the one I just did, the Enigma one. So I've got a spare bolt, so I can buy another accessory. Please check out my YouTube channel, Yaz and Tadros. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what we can buy. Okay, so I already have the earrings. Ending. Yeah, let's just get that piece. Cool. Nice. So we're making some progress at least with our gearing. What else can I buy? Or what else will I be close to buying, shall I say? Okay. So, wow. So for the chest piece, you actually need 4 shafts. That's kind of annoying. What about for the rest? So 2 lenses for the headpiece. 2 cranks for the gloves. Interesting. Right. The 1 of the chains for the belt. Oh, I got spring, not chain. So 4 springs for the legs. Aha. That makes sense. So what shall I do next? What can I do next? I've nearly capped my esoterics for the week, so that'll be capped by tomorrow. Got 700 lore, 770 esoterics, 997 poetics. So I've got plenty of tones. Other... I could do red scripts for the week, maybe. Let me see, actually. So, control U. House of Splendors. Birch rod. Hang on. Birch. I think I usually make birch rods. There's anything that can give me war, which is easier. Expensive. Yeah, I think I'll go for birch rods this week. The birch rod. Master. Okay. I'll do it off stream. I don't think it's very exciting to watch. Red scripts. Don't forget strength jewelry after 16k HP. Aha. Yeah, maybe when I get some more accessories, I'll start thinking about strength. Not too worried about it at the moment. As long as I have some upgrades, then it'll do. Shall I go unlock Bismarck Extreme? I don't know if people even bother doing those extremes anymore. Where is Bismarck Extreme? How do I unlock it? Let's Google it. Okay. Apparently it's in... by House 4 Temps. Interesting. Someone said it was here. Along with Steam and Steel. Oh, is this for to unlock Savage? Yeah, this must be to unlock Savage. Oh dear. Tell you what, while I'm here, let me unlock Savage Alexander, just for lols, let's say. And then we can continue. 1 second, guys. You know me. Because it's the weekend, I need to record like 20 videos. So, 1 second, guys. I'm behind my cam. So, recording the Savage Alexander unlock quest in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking Alexander Savage. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we are here at the 7th Heaven in Revenant's Toll in Mordona. And we need to talk to Yoshi P. The Wandering Minstrel. So, the quest is called A Song of Steam and Steel. So, the Wandering Minstrel wishes to hear all about you, how you raged against the machine. So the Whispering Winds bear tales of your daring do onto mine insatiable ears, brave Mithrie. But one episode in particular whetted mine appetite. Did you perchance encounter a colossus of steam and steel in Dravania? Ah, so it is true. Pray speak on then, friend. I would hear more of your trials and tribulations within the towering automation. So, a god born of goblin prayer, a citadel upon legs whose very life spelled death to all without. How marvellous. My muse stares at the mention of such wonders, and moves me to song. Hearken now unto your own tale, brave hero. O friends far and near, I challenge you all, to think of a marvel so strange or so tall, a steely-skinned giant whose veins coursed with steam, in whose bright burnished bosom foul goblins did scheme. A heaven to they who therein did dwell, but one whose mere being made all else a hell. Forsooth he could not well be left to abide, so into his huge hand the hero did stride, and battle through legions to reach his hard heart, conspiring at last to render it apart. His core being no more, the giant fell still, though the goblins remained there to plot further ill. So, my muse has left me, but tell me true, did I capture the essence of your journey? Well, a poet must change one or two details for dramatic effect. A ballad should rouse its audience, not send them to sleep after all. Pray accept my humble verse into your heart. Songs give the listener fresh eyes to see, and mayhap my own will allow you to look upon your deeds anew. Okay, so we need to talk next to Red Bricks at the Maker's Quarter in the Dravanian hinterlands. Wow, all the way down there. So let's now teleport to Idleshire, because it's the quickest way to get there. Then we'll have Alexander Savage unlocked. Let's see. So, quick run out the door and a quick flight and we'll get there. And I do like to keep these moments in, even the travelling in. I don't want these videos to just be like, oh, we talked to this guy, and yeah, we talked to that guy, quest over, video over. You know, that's, for me, that's boring, you know. It's like, if you want the shortest version of the video of what do you need to do to unlock the quest, then just read the description. I put everything there. If you want to see a let's play, which is what this is, in terms of me actually experiencing the game and so on, then watch the whole video. It's up to you. The video caters for both. The quick ones in the description, the long ones if you watch the video. But I don't feel the need to make short videos in that regard, in terms of do this quest, okay, thanks, bye. You know, that is not my style, it really isn't. Because that's not, you know, if I watch videos about how to do quests, I want all the detail possible. I don't want just 1 second video. Okay, almost there. Probably the 500,000th person to do this, but whatever. So, Uplander wants to go inside. Is curiosity not sated? Redrix will give guidance, but beware that giant is sleeping, not dead. Okay, that's complete. Nice. So, Alexander Cordius Savage is now accessible. So, thanks to the poetical outpourings of the Wandering Minstrel, you can now relive your foray into Cordius. Cordius Savage may be undertaken by speaking with Red Bricks in the Maker's Quarter. For details such as the condition of entry, speak with Red Bricks. Okay, so basically, I don't think Savage is actually available. Yeah, it isn't. It's not available in the Duty Finder. It's not yet, at least. So, and the reason why is because it's so flipping hard. So you're meant to actually come here with a pre-made group if you want to have a chance of winning. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Oh, hello. Someone looking to bomb my video, but I stopped recording, so... Anyway, let's go to Foundation. So let's see. Mithrie, are you excited for Final Fantasy XV? Yes. And I'm so happy that I've actually got a PlayStation 4 to actually play the flipping game. That was one of my big worries. Like, if I didn't have a PlayStation 4 before that, I would have bought a PlayStation 4 just for 15. And I've also got the Elgato device. Thanks to... what's his name? Thanks to one of my viewers, so thank you to one of my viewers for buying me the PlayStation 4 and the Elgato device. And thanks to everyone for the contributions and donations and my salary and everything for allowing me to buy a PC, which means I can convert videos really, really fast now. And I can record at the highest setting as well. Oh, wrong place. Where am I going? The last vigil? Do a dungeon. I'm looking to unlock the Bismarck Extreme. What's the quest called? Is it only going to be on PlayStation 4? I'm not sure. It might actually also be on Xbox One as well. I can't remember. Quick question, why not Twitch? The reason why is because I am a YouTuber, and when you do live streams on YouTube, the live stream automatically gets saved onto your YouTube channel. As you can have it as an episode. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you can look at past live streams or past live events or whatever, and you can see all of the previous live streams I've done, and it will be there forever. Whereas on Twitch, it doesn't allow that. It will just delete it after a while. And as well, the quality is better. The servers are more stable. The chat works better. YouTube Gaming looks beautiful. Google have given me access to the beta of YouTube Gaming, and I will say it is beautiful. Yeah, so basically, given I'm a YouTuber, and given that YouTube is better than Twitch in every way, that is why I am on YouTube and not on Twitch. And let's see. YouTube Gaming is going to release soon. Blah, 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 blah. Do you smoke a lot? I've actually never had a cigarette in my entire life. You can export Twitch broadcasts as well. Yeah, you can, but it's a pain in the ass. Believe me, I did it. I did a live stream on Twitch nearly every single day from January to like May. I did 5 months straight. But the amount of times that the live stream wouldn't work for people, or they couldn't see the chat, or it was laggy, or whatever, I was very annoyed. You know, I got more and more annoyed. And it would have been fixed or sorted out if I became a partner. And there was a time where some of my live streams, I was getting 200, 300 plus viewers in the live streams. And they kept refusing the partnership over and over and over again. They didn't even consider it. So I got so angry at Twitch, I just, for F you Twitch, I'm going to go elsewhere. Simple as that. You obviously don't want me to live stream on Twitch, so I left. As simple as that. So let's see, all the new live streaming is already open. Dashboard, however, if you mean YouTube Gaming release, it's on the 26th of August. Oh, have they announced that? Yeah. I mean, I've already got access to YouTube Gaming. I actually really don't know if I'm allowed to show it. I mean, I didn't have to sign an NDA for YouTube Gaming. Maybe I can show you. I don't know. 1 second, guys. So let me show you YouTube Gaming for a minute. I hope I don't get banned, because I said I wasn't given any terms to like not do it. There we go. Here's YouTube Gaming. So this is the Final Fantasy XIV section, which I've bookmarked. You can bookmark whatever game you like. You can just add it to your favorite list. It says what is trending and the most popular games on YouTube as well, and you just click it and it will forever be on your side menu, so you can easily click on it. Let's click on live. So let's see. Mithrie's Heavensward live stream. There we go, Mithrie's live stream. So you can see, it does show the fact that I am live. So apparently there's another person doing 14 as well. Reaching level 50, why not? So I don't know why it still has my other thumbnail. But yeah, this is YouTube Gaming. And as well with YouTube Gaming, it doesn't only show people who are live, it shows videos as well. So videos which have been recorded for each game as well. And we can go to my channel. So let's go to my channel. So this is the YouTube Gaming version of my channel. So, oops. So you see, it shows my live stream straight away. You can resize it how you like. So it's really, really cool. And as well, it's just a more fancy layout for what gaming content is, you know. Still needs some work, you know, it's not perfect. But there is also a YouTube Gaming live stream portal, which, if you're curious, it looks like this. So rather than what you have right now when you look at my live stream, this is what it will look like when YouTube Gaming fully releases. So you can see it looks just as good as Twitch, if not better. So, and when it comes to things like custom emotes and stuff like that, I hope they add that in. I hope they add a subscribe button and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I mean, guys, what do you think of this layout? You like this layout for YouTube Gaming? I think it looks pretty cool. Twitch is far from being small. No one said that Twitch is small, and no one said Twitch isn't good, but YouTube is better. Simple as that. Oh, this is going to go on an endless loop now, I think, in terms of size. You're going to have one showing another, showing another, showing another. But yeah, this is what YouTube Gaming looks like, guys. So I really can't wait for it to be fully released. I'm very excited about it. So, and they do have a real opportunity to really, really challenge Twitch. They really do, because they will... Not only do you have the option to do the live stream, just like you can on Twitch, you can also as well do live streaming at 60 FPS, which you can't do on Twitch. You can also do upload speed of up to 6 megabits a second. On Twitch, you're limited to 3.5. On YouTube, you have something called DVR, I think it's called, which allows you to... what's it called? It allows you to rewind the live stream while it's still live up to 4 hours. So for example, my live stream's been going now for 3 hours. You can rewind it to the beginning while it's still live, because it's not even been going 4 hours yet. And it allows you to record live streams up to 12 hours long. So you can have 12-hour videos, because that's the limit of YouTube. That's not a limit of YouTube Gaming, that's just the limit of YouTube. YouTube limits itself to 12-hour videos, and we should not moan about that. I mean, who's going to watch a 12-hour video? And if you want to do a 24-hour live stream, you could, in theory, do 12 hours, log out for 5 minutes, log back in, do another 12 hours, and it'll be another episode. No one says it has to be all at once. So, and YouTube does it automatically. So it's not a case of I record it and then have to re-upload it. YouTube records it, encodes it, gets everything ready for you. And obviously, that saves a huge amount of time in terms of processing, because what I had to do on Twitch before, if I was doing an equivalent live stream on Twitch, I'd have to do the live stream, record it, or download it, re-encode it, re-upload it to YouTube, wait for it to convert, then it would be ready for YouTube. That process took so long, it was ridiculous. And they do have this like direct export from Twitch to YouTube facility. But believe me, any video longer than 20 minutes and it will fail most of the time. I mean, in my experience, that's what happened. Whether it does any more, I don't know, nor do I care. I am on YouTube now. And Twitch lost me because they suck in terms of infrastructure. If they didn't suck, I would be now on Twitch. I would not be on YouTube. Simple as that. You know, so I don't want you to think I'm bashing Twitch for no reason. I was there for 5 months straight. I live streamed nearly every day. Some of you guys were there when I was doing it, like Ryan and so on. Like sometimes I did 12-hour plus live streams on Twitch. It's not good enough. For 21st century internet, it is not good enough. Twitch have to improve. They are a $1 billion company, or so they said when Amazon bought them. They have to improve. It's not good enough. Not for gamers. You know, and I don't want people to think that, oh, we're just gamers, we should accept and be happy with whatever. No. This is the 21st century now. Enough with this 90s crap. You know, it's like, it's not even, you know, it's 2015 now. We're 15 years into the 21st century. You know, Twitch have to stop pretending like the internet's brand new. And stop using, oh, we're not going to give you partnership because we can't afford media encoding. It's like, yes, you fucking can. You just don't want to give it. So... yeah. I guess YouTube data centers are better. Yeah, and they've got 6 of them. Like, so even if one fails, they have 5 more to back it up. And they're building like 3 more, as far as I'm aware. It's Google. You know, there's some people who argue Google is God. There is a Google religion. I am not one of those people, but the fact is that Google is so huge, and it's so well backed, and it has so good thinking and good people behind it, that all they want to do is provide information and provide data and infrastructure to the whole world. That's what they want. Twitch, they want to make money. That's all Twitch wants. So that's why there's the conflict of interest, you know. So, and I loved YouTube as well. I've always loved YouTube. Like, even at the beginning of A Realm Reborn, there was actually a time at the start of A Realm Reborn, before I started YouTube, when Square Enix said you're not allowed to make money from your videos. That was their initial policy for 14. They're saying you weren't allowed to. And I remember back then people saying, like, I won't make videos if I can't make money from them. But me, myself, I was one of the people who said, I want to make videos because I want to help people. I don't want to make videos to make money. Any money I get is a bonus. It's not required. You know, I love helping people. That's why I make so many guides about crafting, gathering, or something. I'm not learning anything from crafting or gathering by making guides about it. I'm helping everyone else. And as well, even when you look at my Patreon, like, my top target on Patreon is I have no effing clue what I'm going to do with the money. If you have ideas for me, tell me. You know, do you want Mithrie t-shirts? Do you want merchandise? Do you want giveaways? What do you want if I reach a certain target? You know, so, like, I'm doing this because I love it, I enjoy every second of it, and I want other people to enjoy it as well. That's why I make guides about how to be a YouTuber, how to be a live streamer. When YouTube Gaming Fury releases, I will make guides about how to use it to the max and to get the most viewers and so on. And one thing I will say, though, about MMOs and so on... God, I love this game. Anyway, one thing I will say about YouTube and so on is that do not play more than one MMO. So don't play, for example, WoW and 14 and 11 and so on. You won't have time. Even if you live it, even if you're doing it 24 hours a day, you won't have time. Pick one MMO. You can have one MMO and infinite single-player games. That's fine. You can play multiple games. But do not play more than one MMO at the same time. That's what I've learned. So, for example, if I want to check out Legion, which is World of Warcraft's next expansion, then I will take a month or 2 off from 14 to check out Legion. I will not play both side by side. There isn't enough hours in the day. There really, really isn't. And when it comes to games like Final Fantasy XV or whatever, when that comes out, I will probably take a week off work so I can play it constantly. You know, I won't... It's very, very hard when you're working 9 to 5 to come home and play many hours of games and then go to bed and be right and fresh for the next day at work. It really is. So I want the return of the Mithrie points. Yeah, I mean, I kept it on my Twitch profile, the list of the Mithrie points. So if I can bring those back, I definitely will, Ryan. I definitely will. Because some people did earn a lot of points, Mithrie points, so... Let's see... 14 is too much for me, and I am not in education or training. Yeah. I understand, Jimmy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's really hard to play more than one MMO. So, that's my advice. If you become a YouTuber, play one MMO, and that's it. You know, and a bunch of single players. Do not play more than one MMO. You won't have time. So you want your content to be enjoyed by as many people as possible. That is why you are live streaming on a platform that is blocked for a large portion of your audience. Makes sense. Blocked for who? Germans? I mean, I heard that live streaming can be blocked for people in Germany, but what makes it different is the fact that the video will be uploaded. So even if the live stream itself is blocked, people can watch it as a video after the stream, which is very... You can do that on Twitch, but not for long. Like, after a month or two, the video will be gone. The videos on YouTube will be there forever. So, that's the thing. Yeah, Germany, yeah, I know, Germany. So, at least they can watch the videos. So, they might not necessarily be able to watch the live stream. You know, that's sad, but there's nothing exactly I can do about that, is there? So, and it's what I was saying before, that I don't see it necessarily as a bad thing that YouTube is complying more with the law than Twitch is. Like, for example, if I was to load up my iTunes and then start playing Michael Jackson or Beyonce or whatever mainstream music, then YouTube will give me a warning immediately, an automatic warning saying, you're playing copyrighted content, stop it. If I don't stop it, within 30 seconds it will kill the stream automatically. So it won't be me needing to switch it off. It will kill the stream. So, and I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as a good thing. You know, YouTube is doing it the way it should be done. Whereas what Twitch does is that, we'll just mute the video after. Let's hope no one notices. But then during the live stream, people are broadcasting all types of copyrighted music, which is really not good. Because just put yourselves into the musician's position. Let's say you wrote a song, okay? And people were broadcasting it free of charge on a platform like Twitch, playing games and swearing over it and whatever, not really enjoying your music as the way it should be, and not paying you for it either. Like, how annoyed would you be? You know? It's your livelihood at stake. This is people's lives we're affecting with copyright and so on. So do not think that people like YouTube and Google and whatever are just being like spoil sports or whatever. They're doing it for a reason, you know? These laws exist for a reason. They're not just preferences, they're laws, you know? So poor Mithrie, she's been running for so long. Yeah, I know. She has to keep her... I mean, look how slim she is. She has to keep her figure somehow, you know? Rule 1 of Zombieland, cardio. So, yeah. Don't forget that, guys. So, anyway, I've recorded 1 billion episodes today. Cleared all of Alexander and so on. So, I think it's best to end it there for today. I'm going to, as well, tomorrow, hopefully, see about Bismarck Extreme and maybe some Ravana Extreme if I get Bismarck down and so on. Just all the content I should have done a few weeks ago, just get it over with. And maybe do some crafting tomorrow as well. So, anyway, guys, hope to see you next time. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube a hell of a lot more than before. Like, literally, all the time I'm playing, I'm going to be live streaming from now on. You know, it's like, even if I'm not recording episodes, I will just be here to hang out with you guys, because I like hanging out with you guys. That's the thing. It's like, I think that's what's kind of burnt me out of games, is that I've either been alone or just recording episodes, which again is alone. You know, that's the thing. Whereas it's much more fun to record episodes with a live audience. It's so much more fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot more. I mean, this day is, because I've done so many live streams today, this day has flown by, and this is the way it should be. So if you have any videos you want me to do, then just message me and just ask me to make them, and I'll look at them. Videos I have upcoming are things like 2-star crafting and stuff like that, things I should have made a while ago. And as well, like I will carry on Type 0. I want to get Type 0 done ASAP. And who knows, maybe 1st of September, in a week or so's time, we're going to check out Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. You know, that's a game I really want to play, because I played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. I didn't play 3 or 4, but because it's the modern game, the modern Metal Gear Solid, and it's pretty much going to probably be the last one, it's a celebration of all those years I spent playing Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, so I will definitely be revisiting that. So I could watch a 10-hour stream of you just crafting and gathering. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the audience. It depends on your preference. I could as well, but yeah. And guys, don't get me wrong. I am not a Twitch basher. I go on Twitch every day. I watch Twitch live streamers. I watch Soda Poppin'. I watch Tim the Tapman. I watch Mr. Happy. Sometimes I watch Miss Tech. The only reason I don't watch her often is because quite often she live stream at like 1 a.m. UK time, so it's very difficult to catch her streams. And as well, you know, I do love the community on Twitch. Twitch itself I hate. I don't want you to confuse the two. The community on Twitch I love. Twitch infrastructure is crap, and I hope it improves. And I hope YouTube Gaming forces Twitch to improve. I hope that, because that will be good for everyone. If both YouTube Gaming and Twitch are strong, that's the best thing ever. So, but Twitch is not for me in terms of live streams. I will do it right here on my YouTube channel, where I've got, like, what, nearly 17,000 subs? So it makes only logical sense for me to be doing it right here. Why do I need to go to more than one place to do all of my gaming content? You know, YouTube provides. So, anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here for the live streams. Hope you enjoyed them. And as well, like I said, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at Mithrie. I don't have a Facebook. I don't care for Facebook. That's a debate for another day. Maybe I'll make a Facebook one day, but I really don't care about Facebook. And you can also email me as well. So there's in the About section on my YouTube channel, you can see my email address. It's just mithrie.menifil@gmail.com. Obviously, that's a YouTube-related email. It's not my personal one, but I do read it every day as well anyway. So if you have any game-related content you want to share with me by email, then just let me know. So thank you, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.